Alright guys, today we have another video, Power from Chainsaw Man. So who is Power? She's a really cool character is who she is. If you haven't watched Chainsaw Man because you get put off about how weird it is to have a guy with a chainsaw for a face, you guys need to watch this because it's badass. My daughter introduced me to it and I have binge watched the whole thing with her and it's amazing. She is a badass character, so flexible, so fierce. So you need a figure that's going to match up to that. Does this figure match up to it? Is it worth your money? Let's check it out. The price. Well, you can get it in Japan, but not from Hobby Link because apparently it's discontinued for 7,000 yen. So how much is 7,000 yen? It's 50 bucks. That's pretty good. But considering you have to pay shipping, maybe not that great. 65 bucks at Toys in the Box, my go-to place. With shipping, it's not bad. Big Bad Toy Store is always a little bit more. It's 72 bucks. But Entertainment Earth, like, it never disappoints me. It doesn't have it, like everything else that I've reviewed here. So then you have Amazon, which is $65. So that's not bad. You know, $66 plus free shipping if you're a Prime member, right? So how is the sculpt on this figure? I think it looks really cool. I think that when you look at this figure, it looks like the anime, right? I mean, it looks just like her. The detail is spot on. It's not like this hard plastic. Her jacket's semi-soft, so it is flexible. She is looking really good, I think. The shoes, overly sized shoes, I love them. Her height, her width, her bulkiness is exactly what I pictured, and I've been playing around with this figure for some time now, and I can't put her down because just like Chainsaw Man, they move in such a way that you can basically do anything you want with them, and it looks really cool while doing it. She takes a really good picture. Her hair looks really nice. The colors, the shading on it, it's really good. Right there, you can see how her hair is articulated. That's crazy, right? So that you can have her hair up in the sky, you know, when she's jumping and it's like going everywhere. It looks really cool. I really like this. I think that it's worth your money. Just if you're a fan of Chainsaw Man, and to begin with, you should get it. Let's just cut down to the chase here. Articulation. Well, here's a little video where you can see how she moves. Despite her hair being in the way, that's why it has articulation. It goes sideways, it goes up, it goes down. You have to move her hair to be able to put her head, down and up a little bit, because if not, it gets in the way. But I'm glad that they did that because this character being as agile as she is, you need that, right? You need her to be able to look up and down. Her hands, they just, I mean, you guys expect this quality kind of articulation from both Mafex and Figuarts. This is what you get. Some characters are even more so than others. Like every Spider-Man figure you get is going to be super articulated, and so is this figure right here. She can move any way you want and looks really good while doing it. I photograph weddings, families, anything really for a living, and I'm trying to be a toy photographer. I'm trying to make this channel be more toy review / photography tutorials. And so these are just some of the photos. I mean, these are very basic. I'm showing you these photos to show you the articulation she's got. I mean, the different poses you can take. My cat is in the background. There he is. It's just that he wouldn't move, and I'm like, whatever, let's just take the pictures. And so you can see the different poses you can strike, man. She is so articulated. It's crazy. I love it. So in the future, I'm gonna have videos. Please let me know if you would be interested in that. I don't want to just make them just to make them. Showing you the way I pose them, which you guys are probably better at that than me, to be honest, but how I put the wires to hold them up in the air, what background I choose, the lighting, the lens, all that stuff, technical stuff for photography. I'll even use my iPhone as a comparison. So here are some head sculpts here, alright? she's got what, 5 different facial expressions. All these face plates go in her face, so they go right there as opposed to taking out the whole head. I actually really prefer this method over taking out the entire head. One of the reasons I never really got into anime before my daughter is because of all the emotion they display is like crazy. Everything is so emotional, and so as such, I think that, you know, it's appropriate for Power and any other anime figure to have a ton of different facial expressions. She could even use a few more, to be honest, just because of the wide range of emotions they go through, you know. So for hands, she's got quite a few hands. The punching hands, of course. Every good figure needs a good punching hand. I don't know that she punches that much, but she uses these the most because these will hold up all her accessories. The clawing hands, to me, are one of my favorites. They're really cool. The detail in them is really nice. You can see the different little parts of her hand right there. They look really good. I like when they do things like that. The only thing they could have done differently maybe is put some fingernails a slightly different color, but you know, it's cool. It's really well done, especially for the price point. This isn't a $100 figure, it's $65. So this big mallet here, I like it. I like the black lines, the detail, the shading. It looks good. It's slightly heavy, and sometimes her hand doesn't hold it, her arm doesn't hold it. It will hold up if you pose her for a photo in some ways, but not in every single way. See right here, I'm using her leg as a way to kind of hold it up. So you may have to get creative, but it's a really good accessory. These are a little bit more manageable. They could use a little shading in my opinion, but they're pretty nice. Her cat, I like her cat. She likes her cat. It's a nice cat. I like cats, as you can see from my video where my cat doesn't get out of the way and is all up in my area. Comparisons. Here she is next to Denji, Chainsaw Man, and she, you know, it looks comparable. It looks the way it should look. Next to Ryu, I can totally see them fighting. Who would win that match? Oh, you know what would be a cool idea? To have them fight and then have Ryu turn into evil Ryu. That would be a cool fight. So here she is next to Batman, Ninja Batman. This is a funny figure. I'll review him soon. I think this looks really good. Next to Lion-O, Super 7, which is a different scale. I can even see this happening. They could be fighting, she could be transported to his world, and yeah, it could be a cool little picture there. The box, some of you like the box. I honestly don't keep the boxes. I don't even shoot the boxes anymore, but this is a new figure for me, so I kept the box and I shot it. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to ask you if you can please subscribe. I am trying to do a lot of reviews, but like I said before, I'm also gonna try to do some tutorials. How many of you like taking pictures of your toys? I'm a pretty good wedding photographer, guys, and I'm trying to be a really good toy photographer. So if you're interested in knowing what I know, if you're interested in wedding photography even, I have a channel for that. So let me know, comment down below, and let me know if you're interested in that, because I am super excited to get that part of this channel going. Talk to you soon, guys.